make a championship this year, and this is the first step.
Time to go to work. Let's go.
The Fox 5 High School Sports Show is brought to you by the Wendy's High School Heisman, Bowen Family Homes, by Aaron Sales and Lease Ownership, USA Gym in East Cobb, Colonial Pontiac GMC Olds in Lawrenceville.
Good morning and welcome back to the Fox 5 High School Sports Show. I'm Buck Lanford. The state's best basketball teams are no doubt getting ready for today's ball games. The winners advance to the Final Four this week. Of course, they all have one thing in common, a win in the quarterfinals from earlier this week. And we start the show with those highlights.
We start with the game of the night, Chattahoochee and Norcross. The Hooch built a 10-point halftime lead thanks in large part to Drew Biggs. Hits the three just before the buzzer, but you can never count out top-ranked Norcross or their star guard Archie Meway. First with the slam, and then he shows his range. Norcross still down 7 after 3. If Meway was hot in the third, then he was absolutely scorching in the fourth. Drains another 3. Meway with 20 second-half points. Here's another one from behind the arc. That cuts the lead to 1. And this one puts them up 1. But the lead wouldn't last. It's nighttime, but the bench still open for Anthony Fisher. Hooch back up 2. And then a little defense. Cougars come up with the steal, and it's Fisher ahead to Greg Manning for the hoop, the harm, and the nail in the coffin. The Hooch win a thriller in the Thriller Dome.
16 girls teams from each classification began the week dreaming of a state championship. Here's a look at their bracket.
The last time the Parkview girls played at Georgia Tech, they won the state championship. They needed to beat a tough Chattahoochee team to have any hopes of doing it again. The Panthers got off to a great start thanks to Catherine Kiefer. She was dominant early, doing things like that, following her miss for the hoop and the foul. The Cougars stuck around in the beginning thanks to 6'3" Sharon Miller, who gets the look inside for the easy 2. Miller got some help from Megan Moore. Check out the crossover. That's as good as it gets. Unfortunately, that's as good as it got for Chattahoochee because Parkview cut them to pieces on the offensive end. Check out the ball movement as Sarah Bevan is the recipient of an easy layup. Later, Sarah Spivey does it herself, finding the hole for 2 of her own. And then Spivey finds Sarah Kate Green for the hoop and the foul. The Panthers went on a 19-6 run in the second quarter, and that was all they would need as they roll 58-30.
Welcome back. Each week, our crew invites a metro area basketball coach to share his craft with us. It's called Wired, and in the center ring this week is Chattahoochee's boys coach, Duke Mullis.
Guys, last 5 games, we've gotten behind early. All right? I can't explain it. I've tried to analyze it. I've watched film. I've talked to you guys about it. We've tried all kind of stuff before the games, but we're coming out with a nonchalant attitude. I think it's right here. I think it's right here. I think we just have an attitude of, hey, it's no big deal. We're going to win the game. Let me see if I can get mine. All right? And everybody around me said, Coach, it's possible to take you guys losing the game. Why do we have to lose the game? What do we need to do? What do you need to do?
The first 5 minutes, we're going to value the ball. Defensively, get your knees bent. No back doors. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Double, 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 double. Call it. Free. Keep it off the floor, Drew. Same old story. We're just jacking the ball up. We haven't changed anything based on what I've talked about during pregame. Those aren't good shots that we're shooting, and they're going to linger around as long as we keep taking bad shots. Why are we not? Come on, guys, find your man. Dad. Come on, Anthony. Yeah. Did you see this man just beat him through? Anthony, come here. What kind of defense is that right there? We were doubling. Okay. And then we got out of it, and everybody matched up.
I didn't know who to match up with.
Well, you got to get somebody. Are they that good? I mean, what is it? I'm all ears. I'm open to suggestions. Because we just don't execute. This half, we got to start off the first 5 minutes like we keep preaching, and let's make it happen. Let's don't just talk about it. Let's get after it defensively. Let's get after it offensively. Let's set the standard. Let's set the tempo. We got the tempo going our way now. That's the difference in the game right now. Don't let up. That's pressure on the ball defensively, mirroring the ball, quick closeouts, good ball pressure, good help. Limit them to one shot. Here we go. Hey, that's a good win for a lot of reasons. One, it's a sub-region win. It's a region win. It's against Milton. And you guys that came off the bench did a great job. I thought you played a heck of a game. And that's what we need. When we call your name, we call upon you, we need you to step up and take care of business. And that's what happened tonight. Everybody that played did a good job, and we did what we had to do.